also, there's this show that apparently, it's called, it's like another show. I found it on Roku. I'm sure it's on VH1 because it seems like one of those shows. But it's called Real Side Chicks of Charlotte. I'm pretty sure Charlotte, North Carolina. I don't think there's another one. Which I'm just like, of course it's Charlotte. Go figure. It wouldn't just be like, well, most of the time, Real Housewives, they don't even be married, and it's kind of weird. And, but yeah, that show, oh my gosh, they really be on there like, oh, well, I'm so surprised that he doesn't want to hang out with me all the time. And I'm his side chick. I'm angry. But it's like, you can't really get angry and you're the side chick. That just doesn't make any sense to me. And so, let's see, what else did he say? And Nevaeh is having like really terrible nightmares and stuff. And is so traumatized from her childhood and her mom killing the one guy in defense. It's very strange. And and I'm gonna be using this Sephora Pro palette. This was almost $70 and I have not made a dent in because the fallout is so great from this palette. It's ridiculous. But anyways, so Nevaeh's having huge nightmares, really terrible nightmares about her past life and stuff, and it's kind of annoying. Just because like it's not like, I don't know. I'll just have to cut this out. Yes. Hello? Hello?
What are you doing?
I mean, I was trying to do a video.
About what?
Don, what do you want?
What's the video about?
Testing. Okay, so I'm back. The camera work picked up all the mic. Thanks, Don, for calling it, interrupting everything. Oh my God, please don't tell me he's on his way. So, yeah, Caleb. It's the basic, stereotypical light-skinned male. He's so annoying. I can't tell if it's his extreme country twang, which some people just sound like that just because it's the South. Or because, like, he's just annoying. Like, ugh. Like, everything about that character just grinds my gears. He has a whiny, nasally voice. And he just... But yeah, Caleb has a really whiny voice. Bet, the main girl, such a snitch, tried to, actually, is her name Bet or Britt? We're just gonna go with Bet because I can't catch her name and I don't really remember it. But she's kind of a snitch and tries to tell on June and say that June, is like the person who drugged Cassie. That's her name. Oh my God. Tried to drug Cassie, the girl who fell off the roof in the first episode before Nevaeh had got there. And yeah, and June did it, but she did it to throw off her game. I don't know why you would drug somebody and then not expect any type of consequences. It's wild that she actually did that and thought, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try and drug her. I'm sure it'll only throw off her game a little bit. And but yeah, like she really sat up there and drugged her friend, well, her friend, and then was shocked that something had happened to her. Like, it's wild. Like, June had no concept of consequences, like at all. It's just stupid. Oh, June also gets into this terrible relationship. Well, not even really a relationship. The guy like kind of preys on her because it's obvious she's like inexperienced in life and is just bumbling around like an idiot. And so like he like assaults her and like she just gets out of the pool. She ends up working at, I guess I thought it was a club, but it's like a bar / restaurant thing. And like he like assaults her and she doesn't like tell anybody, and he's like, I have a lot of leeway in this town. And you know, it's just wild. Don't want to use this. No. Ugh. These shadows are terrible. Like the fallout is so great. It's ridiculous. Like there should be a dent in this, but there's not. There's not a dent. And that's sad, but not really. And so yeah. Caleb is annoying. He roofied himself and hold on. Sorry. And so yeah, Caleb is actually kind of in cahoots with the headmistress lady, and she's like, yeah, like you can't tell me. Oh, gonna kind of use this. I got this, and it's pretty much new. Why aren't you catching it? Do this like the old school way, and like he like goes to the lady, the headmistress lady, and is like, I have intel that, dang, do I want to use this brush? That somebody drugged somebody, blah 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 blah. It's just so annoying. I guess because I can't get over the fact that he just tried to be, what is it, Islamophobic, something phobic, and to this one guy. I really don't like that character. I was really hoping he would die. Yep, he's still alive for some strange, odd reason. And like, but yes, like Caleb is annoying. He tried to snitch. Bet tried to snitch. Sorry, I keep looking down. I don't have this memorized. I don't. Also, blush, cute, right? I'm gonna watch this back and immediately cringe at it because I don't know. And oh dang man, I really wrote messy. I'll mention that first. Okay, and then the choreographer that Bet's sister's dating, Ramon, he's douchebag, and he gives Bet a what does he do? He gives her a like the main role, except it's not like a role that she really wants. She wants a harder role, even though she has a huge foot injury and refuses to tell anyone or refuses to fess up to it, so that way she can like get surgery and get it fixed, because then it would actually heal. But then she doesn't do that because she's stubborn and wants to feel like how her sister feels. And I should have got like a lip one because I'm gonna use this one. Oh, I forgot I did get highlighter. I got this Believe highlighter. You're gonna make me do it again. And so yeah, like Bet ends up bringing all her friends to, I think that's sitting right on top of it, and I don't know how I feel about that. All her friends to her sister's boyfriend's place, where her sister and her boyfriend stay, Delilah and Ramon. And instead of just talking about it with her and her boyfriend, and she also brings her boyfriend before she breaks up with him because he's been having fun with this other guy in a different kind of way. And instead of just fessing up to that and owning up to who he is, he decides to hide it and lie to Bet. Except Bet somehow finds it out, but then they don't bring up how she finds it out. She just slips it in a conversation, but I guess they're just trying to imply that that's how women work, which I don't know how I feel about that. Like, like in the show, you need to show who told her, who snitched on him or something, because that would make sense to me and probably anyone else, because that just doesn't make any sense, like, at all. This is ridiculous, but I'm gonna put this on. Cover it. If I cover my face. Ah, look at that. I'm gonna put this on first. But yeah. Somewhere in episode 5, close to the end, Bet. Oh my god. Should I put that all in my shirt? Okay. I hope that's okay. Bet ends up being like, boyfriend, you lied to me. Would that be cute? You lied to me. You're gay, aren't you? Or no. She suggests, I don't know how, but like she's like so upset. I guess she's upset from finding out the news. When she comes in his dorm room and is like, oh yeah, we should like have some fun. And then like at some point she like brings up, hey, we should like, I think I wore this last time. Boy, I don't remember. I know I didn't do this eye, so we're gonna keep going. Yeah, like she like tries to initiate some fun that sometimes teens shouldn't be participating in, and like at some point they get to the conversation where they should try and have some other fun, bring somebody else in, and I was like, yikes, could not be me. He's like, no way, I just want you, or some BS line like that. And like she's like, yeah, we could bring in a guy. And he's like, what? No, trying to literally hide up the fact that he's like bi or something. And he's like, no, what? Like when they overreact like that, you already know something is amiss. And like, so he tries to be like, no, man, that's like gross. That's weird. And then, and she's like, oh, well, you wanted to do it with, did I write it down? I don't remember his name, but he's this character that's in cahoots with Bet's boyfriend. I don't remember his name, but he's Nevaeh, the main girl's like friend, really her only like ally at the school, because Bet is low-key always out to get her, even though she's like her friend at some points, but she's really not her friend, if you know what I mean. I don't know, I like wasn't like a dancer, so I don't know how like brutal dancers can actually be. And let's see. Ah, man, I really didn't write good enough notes, but I tried. But yeah, did anyone watch the inauguration? Nobody got shot. Nothing bad happened. Except for the fact that J-Lo sang. And we know her history of singing. That's just a hot mess. Like, she can't sing. I tried to explain it to my aunt. Like, she can dance and Jenny from the Block, but she can't sing. And my aunt called me a hater. But yeah. And like, basically at the end of the episode, because I was kind of all over the place, but that's all the notes I took. Basically, at the end of the episode, Nevaeh's forgiving her mom. And her mom, like, is like, okay, but I'm going to end up... They also end up going into this museum where the black ballerinas, I guess I'll call it a statue is there. And, like, her mom... dang, what does her mom do? She ends up telling Nevaeh that she's going to go back to California because they're in Chicago now. That's where Nevaeh grew up, but she moved to California after her mom went to prison. And... she was like, Nevaeh, I'm going to go back to California because this is your place. And I'm going to go back to where basically I know best. And, I'm sorry. Oh, that's gross. And I was like, great, because she doesn't want you that close. Like, she's still forgiving you. And, I also forgot, I should have said it at first because now I actually don't remember. And I hate that. I literally hate that. I probably will just cut this out. But let's see. But yeah, so Nevaeh forgives her mom, and it's something she's still struggling with, like towards the end. Bet's boyfriend basically oh my god, the graphics. Bet's boyfriend basically is outed by Bet or someone else. They don't actually be like, hey, this is what happened. Or the guy that was his boyfriend, actually telling on him because he wanted them to be open together, and Bet's boyfriend was like, no. I don't remember either of their names, and I did not write it down. And I don't remember their names. I honestly just I just remembered Cassie, the girl who fell off the roof. If you've watched the show, then you know. That fell off the roof at the beginning of the show in the first episode. I just remembered her name. For episode 5, which I probably did not mention in this video. But yeah, just wild. This show, it has little tiny moments of wildness, but overall, it's pretty basic. If I was a dancer before, or was a dancer now, I could probably understand all the unnecessary tension. But I don't really get it. But yeah, hope we have a good 4 years, a good rest of the week. And yeah, also drink your water. I found this one, and it is it gonna do it? Is it gonna zoom in? Okay, can't see, it's right here. It's 44 ounces, and you're apparently supposed to drink close to 64 or more than 64, kind of depending on your weight. I'm honestly supposed to drink this much probably, because I don't know how much I weigh, and I don't want to try and find out how much I weigh. I was told I should probably end this a little bit differently. So I'm probably going to cut this last part out of me obviously reaching towards the camera. I'm going to keep me talking. You know what? If you stay to this part, please subscribe. I'm literally begging you. Please subscribe. Just do it. Actually, I'm not begging. Do what you want to do. It's 2021. I'm not about to sit up here and force anyone to do anything. But that would be nice. Ooh, it looks so cute. It, not me per se. Gonna be back in a second.